What is up, Retromaniacs? My name is Mike. His name is EP. His name is Joe. And I don't know how to point to the bottom right corner down there, but his name's Paul. A special guest with us this week. Paul Lesko is going to give us his retro card that you need for your PC. So this week, we're going to give you 4.
Bonus.
I'd like to give our viewers more every week. So I'm going to get things started because I'm the boss. And I'm going to go with the 2000 Road Champs standout performers, Travis Pastrana.
Wow, that's a cool card.
Now, if you follow the channel, I'm really high on extreme sports. I love my Rob Dyrdek rookies, Sean White, Travis Pastrana. These guys, I feel like, are going to be the nostalgia for a huge generation of kids once they get into their 30s and they look back and they go, remember that guy that had that show on MTV? Yeah. So this card, come on, look at that. How cool is that? Not bad for 2000, right?
I was going to say that's some 90 shine on that.
I know. Look at that. It's got like the whole X-Fractor thing going. So yeah, that's my card. Probably like $10 on eBay at the most. So if you don't have this in your PC, you got to get it because I said so. And don't you really want to do what I say? I'm the expert. I'm in the upper left-hand corner.
Was that an insert?
Yeah, they're an insert card.
Okay.
So
wow,
pretty impressive. All right, EP, what's your card?
I also have an insert card. I've been staying away from my PC guys, but I'm bringing out the Griffey this week.
Ooh.
This is a 1998 Fleer Ultra Artistic Talents insert. Griffey running with the glove. It's got some look like kind of a matte finish on it. It's really cool. Card number 1 out of the set, and it's like you can get one for like $3 on eBay probably. I mean, I have this one. You can see it it's in a card saver. It's a really nice shape. I'm probably going to send it in and get it graded, even though it's not a $20 card. It's a cool Griffey, centered pretty well, in pretty good shape, and I'm gonna get it graded. So yeah.
Can't go wrong with a Griffey card of any kind. Yeah. Even his base cards are so cool looking. So, All right, the new guy, Paul. What do you have for us this week?
So, a little preface. So, I mainly collect cards that have legal issues or involved in lawsuits. So, I had to go back into the 90s and find a good lawsuit. So, here we have the 96 Topps Finest Greg Maddux Gold Refractor. And the reason this is such a great card is because back in the time, Topps said, hey, we're going to make 150 of these. So a collector went out and he collected 220 of them and brought a lawsuit against Topps for making too many cards. And the lawsuit settled confidentially, and we don't know what happened. I think he got paid because the same thing happened with Yager's 95, 96 Topps Finest cards also. But this is what this card is what led to numbering of cards, so that mistakes like this wouldn't happen again. So if you're looking for a fun card to get with a little bit of a story, if you get the coating already peeled off like I did because you're cheap, you can probably get it for $37, $40, something like that. But if you want the coating on there and graded, it goes up into the hundreds. But just to have the coating peeled off, it's a better card with the coating off.
Definitely. That's awesome.
Definitely. Absolutely.
I love it.
Cool.
He's a peel guy. I like that.
Yeah, peel guy.
Very peel off it. Yes. Awesome card. I didn't even know that story behind it.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
that one and the 95, 96 Yager. And that's more expensive. So that's why that one is not in my collection.
Smart. He's a smart collector, folks.
Yeah, it's very awesome. All right, Joe, what card do you have for us this week?
So first I want to say, Paul, you collect cards? I just thought you were a hobby lawyer. I didn't know you collected cards too. You know what would be great? If we got Paul on 8 questions. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be
Maybe.
fantastic.
Cool.
Maybe
would.
we
I
drop
think
in
we'd
8
have
questions.
We'll just time machine it and work it out.
I think we can work that out. Exactly.
great.
All right. So
Absolutely.
look forward to 8 questions down the road at some point, right?
Maybe.
At some time, right? My card, it's one that I actually chased myself. 1993, 1993, Marvel Universe Series 4, Spider-Man versus Venom 3D hologram. There's a couple of other cards that preceded this one that were the hologram. There was a Wolverine from, I think it was one of the X-Men sets that came out beforehand. But this one, it doesn't look like a hologram. It looks like they are right there in the room with you. Hopefully we can find a good enough picture. That's why I didn't bring the card. It's hard to find that good angle with those holograms.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can find a good enough picture. They came like one every 3 boxes, but I opened up a lot of that product and I never pulled one. So I don't know how 1 per 3 boxes they were. They were like 1 per 80 packs or so. So you should have gotten one if you opened up 3 boxes out of a case. But it was a really, really tough card to find. But I remember when I first saw that, and I think, Mike, you were the same. It was like, holy shit.
Wow.
Like this, like the way that the 3D just kind of
incredible.
pops out at you was crazy. It's a little bit more of an expensive card. It's like you can get it if you follow like an auction, which I always recommend people do. You can get it for like $50. You can get them graded. I wouldn't do that. Just find something raw. It doesn't matter if it's scratched up, dinged up. When you turn it to that light, you can't see the scratches. I mean, so what's it matter? So that's my card. Marvel Universe Series 4, Venom versus Spider-Man 3D hologram. Love it.
You described it perfectly. I can almost see it.
Yeah. They were hard to see sometimes too.
They were.
Actually,
you really had to get that in that light
right
perfectly.
Angle.
And
all those Marvel holograms
amazing.
were all those Marvel holograms were cool, but that was probably the cool. Of the ones I've seen, that's probably the coolest one. Like
it was as 3D could get on a card back then. It was just absolutely crazy.
Yep.
We talk all the time too about how like a lot of newer collectors that didn't get to see all the innovation just don't know. Like I remember seeing that card for the first time and my reaction to it just being like, holy crap, how did they do that?
Right.
Like, to go from the early 90s upper deck holograms to those was like mind-blowing. And like that's the great thing about the 90s and why we do like this series is, you know, we have those memories of how cool it was to find these cards, and we're trying to share it with everybody watching. So hopefully you like our choices this week. If not, let us know in the comments. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know if you're collecting
the whole series.
We're giving here. Yeah, we want the whole set. We have a big prize for whoever. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
See you, boys.
see ya.